What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome to UKMinis' first ever feature. Come on in, miss.
Sam, thanks for letting me on. I really appreciate it, Sam.
No worries, man. I would, but we're not allowed to. So welcome. You are the very first.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming along, man. I absolutely massively appreciate you coming along. So yeah, tell us a little bit about this little weapon.
So this is my KREG 92 Mini Mayfair is what it started off with. It's a 998cc bucket.
Like always.
Yeah, it was red originally, then slowly but surely since 2014, it's transpired into what you see today, to be fair. Still not 100% right, but it's still a working project. But when cars
Minis always are though, man, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like we were talking about before off camera, guys, that like it's a consistent lifetime passion.
Definitely.
You're constantly on, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what this is like my forever car, to be fair. I don't think I'll ever be getting
Tell our viewers if we've got any. What you call her?
So originally she was called Dirty Diana.
I love that.
All the rust and stuff that was on it. But I think she's
better known as Diana now.
She's better known as Diana now, so a bit more nicer to me.
Cracking, man. Well, give us a little rundown about engine spec, what it is now.
So yeah, like I said, originally it was a 998cc. Took that out, got a 1275cc in it.
Yeah.
Fully reconditioned, everything's brand new in the car, to be fair, in terms of the engine wise.
Cool.
It's all running properly as well, so
You do anything of it yourself, or?
To be fair, the engine wise I bought from a guy down in Knowsley. Now, proper top bloke.
Yeah.
I think his name was Tim, to be fair. I got down to Knowsley and stuff, and I was having a good little chat to him, and he just had the engine on this old tractor.
Yeah.
And then like a little lift thing, so he lifted it up, put it in my car for me. I was chatting to him for about a good half an hour. It was on for like £12.50 at that moment in time.
Okay.
So I give him £12.50 after chatting to him, and he gave me like 300 quid back in my hand, and he goes, "That's for you, son."
Did he?
So I was like, "Yeah, thank you."
Why can't I have one on buying it?
Yeah, why not? But it's funny story me getting the car, actually, to be honest with you. Like, I first saw like a Mini that I wouldn't have run about 16, 17 when I was first learning how to drive.
Yeah.
Parked outside my cousin's house. It was black. I was in Mayfair as well, to be honest with you. I did like a checkered roof on it, and then like dice for a gear stick handle and stuff. It was on for like 17.50 at that moment in time. So I run home and I go tell my parents, "Oh, I want this car, This was my first car." They're like, "No, you're not having money for your first car. You're never gonna have it." So then after that, like obviously started working, put some money aside, and thought, why not? To be fair, like I didn't want to buy just one that was originally just made. I wanted the kind of like built kind of thing.
Yeah, the built not brought brigade. They'll be watching this, the built not brought brigade. I buy them. I don't build them.
I think I've tried set it on fire a couple of times and tried selling it. With this time, I'm glad I didn't though. To be fair.
Well, I think half the reason that I've started this channel is that I want people to experience what you guys and what the owners of these cool cars get to experience, whether it be positive, negative, the highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, the I'm going to set on fire for an insurance job, everything.
I was out of frustration, a bottle wouldn't come out.
But I guess, you know, we've obviously been talking off camera a lot, and, you know, there's lots of things about this car that are important to you. You know this thing better than anybody. You know every single nut and bolt on this thing. Tell people about the colour. It's an interesting colour.
It's the Audi RS 4 blue. I've always liked the blue.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like when it came originally in red, I was like, I should keep original to its roots and stuff. I was like, why not build a car that you'd want to keep forever? Like, why not have a colour that you'd like to keep forever?
What's the black? It's just a standard black matte
standard satin black, to be fair.
Yeah.
Just so it would match up on the arches.
And what's the inspiration for the cool interior? So the guys will obviously see in the footage.
Sticker bombing.
Yeah, the sticker bombing.
So I know they're a bit pain for these dashboards. We like to take out and put in. So they were a little bit disheveled.
Yeah.
So I was like,
all cracked and sun damaged.
Yeah. So originally I wanted to like flock it, so it matched the Alcantara steering wheel.
Nice.
But I was like, if I'm going to check it out and put it back in, and then if I've got it in the car, it's going to make a massive mess. So I used to like be a big part of like the dub scene as well. Okay. So I was like, why not incorporate some of that? Yeah. Plus it's like cheap. You know, there's so much money you spend on it as well. Like.
Yeah. Well, money I suppose is you know, I don't want you to tell me how much you got in it, but you know, these things cost a lot of money to build these days. Yeah, You've obviously saved quite a lot of money doing bits and bats by yourself. I know off camera we've spoken about the amount of people that have been involved in getting this to where it is today.
Definitely. Like when I saw it was in Plymouth on eBay. Okay. And I was like, oh, right, start sitting. I was going to buy the next Mini I see. I don't care how it is. That's why it was such a rust bucket.
Yeah.
And bought it all the way down in Plymouth. So my cousin, he helped me like grab a recovery truck and all the way down to Plymouth from Yorkshire. Bit of a drive. Brought it all the way back. And then I didn't have a garage at that moment in time, so I popped it in my auntie's garage. Yeah. So from there I just started chopping it up and everything. Then everybody would come along, like my family, my friends, and we'd all just get a bit of a grinder.
So tell everyone that what you were telling me that was about 35% of the Mini was left.
35% of the Mini was left. Yeah. All the front end was gone. Pretty about a third, about a quarter of the roof was gone. Yeah. All the left right hand side over there was just gone. The doors were thrown off. And then at one point when I had the engine out and it all cut up and everything, and I stood back and had a look at it, I was like, what have I got myself?
I paid 1,750 quid for that.
Yeah. Like, it stood there for about a good year then, me being in like the 7 stages of depression.
So, we've all been there, bro. I think one of the things, you know, that everyone will relate to with this, and with you in particular, is the emotion involved in it. You know, if I'm out of hat, man, take it off because it is beautiful. And I'm so grateful if you bring it out because of the rain.
Don't mind it, but then that'll be the next thing to do. So I think, like I said, I think this is going to be something that's going to be constantly evolving for me.
Yeah. Like I think that's the thing with, like say, with Mini ownership, and you know, half the reason why I do what I do with UKMinis is because you can have a car. You've had this 6 years now?
6 years now.
I reckon, you know, in another 2 years it's going to be a different car again. And then you might go, actually I want to change the colour of it. You know, this thing, hopefully, touch wood, you know, is, you know, Dirty Diane's going to be in your life.
I'm thinking about a supercharger before, so I'm thinking about like a VMAX.
Yeah, wicked. Well, obviously I don't know if you saw the very first UKMinis giveaway we did, but that was a supercharged VMAX Clubman.
Definitely. Chunky was it?
Yeah, Chunky. Vinny was the first one. Vinny was the supercharged one. And the sound, insane. But like I say, if you're going to Vtec it, I suppose in the meantime though, it might not be, and you're always going to get your money back.
100%.
You know, on a supercharger and a nice engine, you're always going to get your money back. And that's what, you know, that's another thing to touch on, isn't it? You know, yeah, you've got a lot of money in this, but actually it's worth a lot of money now as well. You know, and that's the thing. That, you know, they are assets. You know, and eventually, you know, it might take a long time.
No, it's nice. You know, don't say it, man. It's not good. My dad's always telling me to sell it. He's like, sell it. Yeah. I put a house on rent, sell it. I'm like, nah, it's okay. I'm like I think like it's taught me a valuable lesson. This car has, to be fair. Like the amount of times that I've just wanted to like stop and I just said, oh, forget it. You know, it's getting too much. I just took a bit of a break. And then after that I come back to it with a fresh head, fresh mind, and I just carried on with it. And then that like that sense of achievement that you've had from it, that you know you've gone through something and you've got you all into it, and
it's
you've
next
actually
level.
achieved it,
Yeah.
and you're like just giving up.
Yeah.
So it's taught me, like, you know, no matter how hard things get, just carry on.
It's a good lesson. It's a good lesson, you know, especially with the times that we're currently in. You know, and I think that what it does is we live in a throwaway society, and people, you know, shit gets thrown in the bin all the time. And when you commit to something, that is the difference, and that's why you get it back. You know, you said to me this morning when you were driving, I heard you coming. We were on top of the car park. I heard you coming, and I said to our cameraman Stevie, "That's a Mini." He's like, "How do you know that's a Mini?" You just know. You get used to hearing them. You get used to, you know, being around them. And when you pulled up, you had the biggest grin I've ever seen on someone's face.
I was gassed to see you, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be telling my mum and everybody at home, and missus will be like, this guy's got a 50 like, really, she's going to tell my granddad and everything, and he's going to tell all his friends and all that kind of stuff. So we're looking forward to hopefully seeing it and everything. But that, well, going back on your earlier comment as well, in terms of like sense of community and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really know you until I popped you up on the social media, and I started following you, following me back, and I appreciated that. And then like it's that sense of like, whenever I'm stuck, I can go out there and I can speak to somebody who I've not necessarily seen, but somebody that I've seen like following on Instagram, and they can give me like all a wealth of like knowledge that they've got.
I'm humbled by you because you know when you meet these people, you know, I appreciate minis, man. I love minis. That's it. And when people reach out and ask me for advice, you know, I help if I can. If I don't know, I'll find someone who does, and that's a good thing about UKMinis and the community as a whole. If I don't know, somebody else will. And for you know, I feel like I've known you forever. And like literally, we've you know, we've been talking on Instagram a bit. We've been together now, what, 2-3 hours. I feel like I've known you forever. You know, you and me are going to be friends for a long time. We've arranged off camera to go for drives and all the rest of it. So yeah, man, I guess we'll leave it there. I think, you know, congrats. It's a banging Mini. Love it. The first one. I hope you guys enjoyed this, you know, little insight into, you know, what it's like to own a classic Mini. And yeah, enjoy the B-roll, guys. And we're going to go and get ourselves warmed up now. Cheers, guys. See you later.
Thank you.